As the world reels in disbelief over the atrocities in Ukraine, I think it is useful to try to understand how and why this occurs. Einstein once said that 95% of solving a problem was to get the question right. So, what is the right question regarding the Russian soldiers' hate-filled acts? Here is a clue. And please understand, I am in no way condoning the atrocities. Only want to shed some light on them. We humans are very unique beings here on Earth. One thing that we do, especially in crises, is form groups. We train and deploy armies. We build sophisticated weapons. We allocate money for bombs. And one thing that is much less apparent, we think collectively. Sam Keen, in his book, Faces of the Enemy, showed how this can occur across thousands of miles. Starling birds do a thing called murmuration, where the entire group of birds moves as one. The scientists figured out how they do this. They have scale-free correlations. And the Cabbage Patch Kid dolls had a similar phenomenon, where parents went nuts to get these dolls, for about 2 or 3 years, in a mob, until the field collapsed, and the stores couldn't sell them anymore. Even one more example, the Holocaust in Germany during World War II. The German soldiers who murdered all those beautiful people, after the war, could not believe they had done it. What they experienced was a group mind murmuration. They were unable to make individual, rational decisions. They were, literally, out of their minds. So what does this have to do with the atrocities? Just this. We see these Russian soldiers maiming and killing the innocent Ukrainian citizens. Women and children. The elderly. Fathers and mothers. Right in broad daylight. And we are all watching. How can they do such a thing, we all ask. The answer. They are captured in killing fields, not the actual rice fields of Cambodia, psychic fields, which totally overwhelm their identities and senses of good judgment. It's as though they are drunk with the pleasure of killing. But, in reality, they are just drugged with the group mind of war. They have taken sides, like fans in a football stadium, and are crazy. And yet, many of these soldiers were, just months ago, nice 18-year-old Russian boys. So, if this field phenomenon is real, and determinative, and destroying entire cities in Ukraine, what can we do? The answer, in fact the only answer, is to stop the party by pulling the plug on the music. A total ceasefire. A gross and universal ending of the whole system. An ending of the field of killing. And, when the field is broken, the atrocities will stop also. And Ukraine can start to repair the damage, and return to a world and a life where the killing field, the murder mind, has been replaced with goodness, safety and peace. What about sanctions, you might be asking? Will these work? Only incrementally. Until the killing field collapses, through a ceasefire or the full ending of the war, the atrocities will continue, and beautiful, innocent Ukrainian people will die.